already is preparing that. It's too late.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
And what else do I need to do? I need to hit record. Go ahead. On this computer. Right, wait on mine. Yeah, all this. Yeah, we're live. Takes me liking that. Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I do apologize, first of all, off the top, because the usual mighty Mike isn't with us. So it's me and
yourself.
Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Boys from Bossk, the show that brings you all the news from around the internet. As I always say, the lone warriors of nerd news, who hunt down all the big stories for you, or at least the big, interesting stories to us. I'm not gonna lie, unlike some YouTube channels,
You find the stories, I listen.
Yeah, we find the stories and we have a little chat. We see where it goes. It's been a long week. A lot of stories that were relevant last week are still relevant this week, including poor Kevin Smith being harassed by what I can only describe as internet incels of Clownfish TV, who are really still angry at him. You enjoyed the He-Man show, didn't you? You said so last. You quite enjoyed it. I think you gave it a glowing reference.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Who else is here?
Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Because it was different from the normal. And that's how it should have been.
It was different from what?
Different from the normal.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was
all about the great hero.
Yeah,
it's 5 episodes. Give the guy a break.
Like somebody said, it was how
it's
you.
A 10-episode thing. He's been in 3 of them. There you go.
Well, he was in all of them, wasn't he? Like in flashbacks, he was in every single episode. But they're still angry. Like if right now I've gone on to.
I understand what they mean because it is called He-Man.
Well, no, it's called Masters of the Universe.
Well, then it's going to show all the Masters. He might not even be in the next one. It might be all about Orca.
Well, no, we wish.
And how crappy is it?
Kevin Smith does the shot-by-shot analysis of the series, and right now, for Netflix, and on it right now, it's got upvoted people who liked it 306. It was only released today, a few hours ago. So 306 people have liked his shot-by-shot analysis, and it's already been voted down 386 people. And all the comments on his YouTube video are people, I'll send you a link, Dave, and it's people just slagging him off. I'm like, how much time do these people have?
Well, they have loads of time. They're still not.
How much time do they have? Literally just sitting there slagging it off like they're in this business. So that's still rumbling on. I don't know. I think the second part is due to come out this year as well. So I don't know if that'll bring the.
All I can say is, if you can do a better job, go for it.
Exactly. See, Dave, that's why you should work for Netflix.
If you do a better job, go for it. Why slag off someone that's tried to do something to make you entertainment for you? And but it's just put him down so he get depressed, and then you never hear of him again.
He probably will get depressed. Well, I hope he doesn't. I hope Smithy doesn't run away.
I'm voting for Smithy
because he's just started production on Clerks 3.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Because I remember Clerks 2. I didn't think Clerks 2 was going to be funny, and Clerks 2 is a very different film from Clerks.
Oh, it's what 15 years difference?
Yeah. And it's also
a lot of films in between.
Yeah. So Clerks 2, very different beast. Love it. Like I said, it introduced me to the phrase. I don't know if I actually say it anymore, but porch. You know what I'm talking about. And I was shocked when that happened in the cinema. I was sat there and did he just say? He did just say that, didn't he?
He also introduced Silent Bob and Jay to the world.
Yeah.
They were great in that film.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think I've still got a special edition copy of it here. And like I said, again, look, it's not the end of the world. If people don't like Kevin Smith, that's their business.
All I gotta say is there could be 75 people that don't like it, but there'll be 25 that do.
Yeah. Well, I hope people get over it sooner or later.
So just get over it and go and watch Love Island or something.
No, Love Island would probably be too much for them. I think it might stress them out far too much. But we'll see. I'm intrigued to see where it goes next. Because obviously Netflix are like, this is meant to be the start of a whole new series.
Yeah. We just need more Battle Cat and Tantfa.
Yeah.
And
so hopefully we'll get
more.
more
in
here. But no, I think, like I said, both me and Dave liked it. I really, really enjoyed it. So hopefully, let us know what you think. Drop your messages or your emails or your texts through to, what is it, Boys from Bossk at the new establishment, or the email address?
The email address?
Oh, you
the
forgot
establishment.co.uk.
No, but the one I gave you for the show.
Big Dave. establishment.co.uk.
All right, okay. So drop your emails to bigdave@thenewestablishment.co.uk. Just let everybody know what you think. I'm still shocked at how much hatred there is over a cartoon that really, it's had a number of reboots, and Kevin Smith's is probably the best one. They had a 2012, I think, or 2002.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
And then no, but that was
they redone She-Ra a couple of years ago as well, didn't they?
Yeah, but it was a very kiddie She-Ra. It was for the young'uns, which She-Ra really should be. But people got upset about that because it was like she wasn't dressed like a 10-bit hooker, and I was like, really? That's why you're upset? It's a kids show. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are they so mad? It's a kids show, literally. But
kids.
Yeah, and it had a couple of LGBTQ themes in it, but it wasn't like, anybody was walking around with their dick out or anything like that. We're all different humans here. We're all special. We're all princesses. And that was it. That was basically all this message was.
So we are all princesses in our special way.
Not according to YouTube. YouTube has a completely different view on this. But the worst He-Man redo, I think, was in the late 90s. Did you ever see that one?
I was doing Silent Bob and Jay.
That one was it might have been 2002, that one. But no, I think it was late 90s. So basically, it's set on the future planet where the last humans are, and we're being attacked by mutants. So they go back into the past to get a hero who happens to be He-Man, and they bring him back to their present. But Skeletor also comes along. The animation's appalling. He-Man looks like...
it sounds like the film.
Yeah, it's a bit like the film, but the He-Man's even worse.
He-Man came to Earth and then Skeletor followed.
It's really bad. Let me see if I can...
We're in the whole
2002. Let me see. I think it might be 2002. Like, people complain about He-Man now, and I'm like, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it, because that's the one that everybody liked. It got cancelled. 1990. Here we go. Let's see if this is the right one. This is it. All right, I'm gonna. Let me just see if I can play some of this for you, Dave. This is so bad. Let me line it up a bit. I can't. Hold on, I can't believe. Hold on. Here we go. Boop, boop. Right, here we go. Right, tell me if you remember this, because this is going to be a deciding moment. Here we go. Right. Share.
You meant to get all this lined up beforehand.
I don't know, but I didn't plan on. I didn't plan on doing this, and nobody volunteered.
Why does it look like Ulysses?
My name is Adam of Grayskull. When good is threatened by the power of Eternia,
think that's.
I was summoned to the future by the last of mankind to defend them in their hour of need.
Cut it off. No one wants to see that. No one needs to see that.
Oh my god!
They really don't.
There you go.
No one wants to see that.
So had you ever seen that?
No, I don't intend to either.
Is that something you'd seen before?
No, listen, no.
People complain about Kevin Smith, and I'm like,
that was a bad Japanese import. That was, I tell you.
But yeah, that was it. I remember the toys for that one as well. It came out very, very. I think it only lasted one season, and that was it. And everybody just moved on with their lives. But I thought it was nice because it was before Twitter and Facebook became the places, or YouTube became the places where you slag everything off all the time. You're still there, then?
I am sorry. I don't know what's happened. You sent me a link and I lost everything.
All right, no, I just sent you a link to our first story of the day. Doctor Who.
And now I've got lost. I don't even know where my screen's gone.
Well, don't worry, I can see you. Right, so Doctor Who, the trailer dropped for that, and that's quite a biggie.
Why can't I rejoin? I can't see nothing.
I can see you. You're fine.
Oh,
what are you doing?
I can't see me.
Well, you don't have to see you. All that matters is I see you.
I'd like to see myself.
No, you did. You're on our show. Just look at yourself.
Yeah.
What sort of animal are you?
I'm a handsome man. Oh, I don't know where it's gone.
Did you see me?
No, back to me. There you go. Hey, technology. Don't let a div touch technology. That's all I say.
Oh, what you like?
If you're gonna send me a link, email it to me.
What you like? So basically, you've got Doctor Who. So I think it's series 13.
Did she quit?
No, apparently she agreed to only do 3 years with I think David Chimble, and now those 3 years are up, and she's
They're not getting that singer in to replace her.
I don't know. They haven't actually said who's going to come in and do the replacement yet. I think they said it could be the guy from nerdy-looking guy from some other show, but I don't know. They won't decide till next year, I reckon. Or middle of next year when they finally have the final script down for her. Until then, I reckon they'll just go on because they always leave it last minute, deciding who's going to be Doctor Who. But it'll be interesting. She had an interesting run. I stopped watching Doctor Who, I think, the season before she came on board.
I haven't seen it since Matt Smith left.
That was the third of the new iteration, I think, because it was, what's it again, Northern Guy, then not Northern Guy, then was it Matt Smith? But yeah.
Smith was just before her, wasn't he?
And then after Matt Smith, no, it was the other guy, the guy who, the older dude. This is how bad fans we are. Yeah, it was that dude who was that dude.
I was never a massive fan anyway. It was just if I happened to be in on a Saturday night.
Well, it was the only sci-fi we really had on. It's the only sci-fi we really had on British TV, wasn't it? It was that.
No, we had Red Dwarf.
Yeah, but that was straight up comedy, wasn't it?
Straight up sci-fi.
Yeah, so it's Peter Capaldi. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I don't know the way he looked. He put me off.
In terms of British
it could have
sci-fi,
been a vampire, that guy.
Yeah, it was. Do you remember Safari still? Really, you're that young? You don't remember?
2 years younger than you. I can't be that young.
Safari still was like the alternative to Doctor Who. It was on ITV, so it was ITV's version of Doctor Who. No,
it must have been really bad.
Well, it got cancelled in 1982, so yeah, it was pretty.
I would have been 3 years old, so yeah, I don't think I would have seen it.
Okay, well, that was on the alternative channels, but yeah, we didn't have much British sci-fi. I think Blake Seven. Do you remember that one?
No. The name rings a bell. No, the name does ring a bell. I don't actually remember watching it.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch this as I slowly kill Dave. Dave, I'm not trying to murder you.
I had Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers was my first.
Okay, yeah, but that was the American stuff. That's what I mean, dude.
Buck Rogers
American
and
TV shows
there was
much
another
better.
one. with spaceships.
Battlestar Galactica.
That was it. Battlestar Galactica.
Well, they dropped. Did you watch the latest trailer for What If? Because they dropped another one for that. Were you feeling it, Dave?
I've been rather busy this week.
I have. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, bear with me.
Right, Dave, has seen everything. I've watched a few films.
I need you to. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, before you talk about those films, let me hit you off with a little bit of news. So, Amazon Studios has just announced the release date for its series, which I think, like, rumor is it's a massive budget on it, but the premiere date will be Friday, the 2nd of September,
2022.
Yeah. It's coming out like another year away. So, but I put money on it that year. If not this year, next year will be Amazon's year. I think Amazon's going to clean shop.
Well, they've been doing a lot of movies this year, so.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of movies. They're investing in a lot of sci-fi. I think they've got the best sci-fi on TV at the moment, even including Loki and the rest of it. I think The Expanse is still the most kick-ass sci-fi for men of a certain age. And I think it kicks ass. I think it really, really is out there.
Maybe I just can't get into it. It's so slow.
Jungle Cruise was just released. It hasn't done too badly. But do you know what really has done badly that I never didn't think would do? And the cinema just got released.
Space Jam.
Well, no, Space Jam's actually done superbly well. It's Snake Eyes. Okay. Snake Eyes has struggled to make any money at the box office, and really struggled.
If you look at the trailers, the acting is terrible.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise is top. So Jungle Cruise made a lot of money, not as much.
And why would you release a film when Space Jam and Jungle Cruise both come out at the same time?
Yeah, but I didn't think Snake Eyes would hit so as bad as done. I think it's officially considered a flop. It made 22.
Well, the kids are on holiday and they're going to watch kiddies films, aren't they? They're not going to.
Well, it only made 22 million. Well, Black Widow made 167 million, but I don't think that includes the Disney Plus money. And I would have put Black Widow around about 250 million total, maybe 300 million total.
Yeah, it would have got a lot more if it was just released in the cinema, though.
I don't think it would have. I honestly believe this. I think if Black Widow had been,
if the current situation in the world wasn't going on,
maybe. I just don't.
It's still a Marvel film at the end of the day.
It's an enjoyable film, but I don't think it was that great a film. Well, the early films that made over $1 billion were the big names. So in terms of Marvel, were Captain Marvel, Panther, Infinity War, and
even they were released adverts on national TV. I haven't seen one advert on national TV for Black Widow.
True. They didn't advertise it as much, but I don't know what their total amount is. So it could be as high as 400. Pardon me, I do apologise for that. That most disgraceful yawn.
I'm still going to wait till October the 6th when it's free anyway. So,
and Snake Eyes, like I said, Snake Eyes is flopped and flopped hard. Its first opening week, I believe, it made in the region of like, I don't know, like 40 million or something. And the second week, it dropped off by like 70%.
Yeah, but
which is a massive
that will earn
drop.
its money through TV streaming services.
Yeah, I think when it goes POVD, it will. But I don't know. Is that a death knell for the G.I. Joe project, which it was meant to launch?
Yeah, but they're not very good. None of the G.I. Joe films have been good.
I know, but it was meant to be a whole new look at it. It was meant to be a whole different approach to the whole thing.
It's still the same guy.
It's turned out
same story.
It's turned out more Mortal Kombat than I don't know, like anything Marvel's done. So we'll see. Fast and Furious is still in there, still making money. I think they're up to 168 million. And like I said, Jungle Cruise, it hasn't had a big opening, but it's made enough money that I think The Rock will be happy.
But that's on streaming service as well. So
yeah, but that's pulled in, isn't it? That's pulled in 34 million. Again, I don't know what its budget was. It looked like it was quite big. but I think what will happen with
the
Jungle
Rock's going
Cruise?
to earn 100 million, isn't it? So.
Yeah. What will happen with Jungle Cruise is it'll make money over the next couple of weeks, because like I said, it's half term, your kids are on a break, and it's a family entertainment in a way that none of the other films I've mentioned are, apart from maybe Space Jam. So that'll be interesting to see as we move forward. What else is there? I think that's about it. I think there's been no big stories about those releases, so I can just go on to other stories. I feel like, let's start with you actually, Dave. What have you been watching? What films have you watched over the past week, there, boy?
I watched a film on Amazon called Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe.
And was that any good?
Yeah, it's like the Running Man on crack.
The Running Man on crack.
Yeah, he's like a games designer. Well, he's like they forced into a computer game basically.
Yeah,
and it's like a live stream, and he has 2 guns strapped to his hands, and he's got to hunt this woman down. I don't want to give the plot away. That's about it. He's got to hunt her down, and then they become buddies and kill the boss.
And who's in that?
Daniel Radcliffe and the girl that used to be in Home and Away.
Guns Akimbo. I haven't watched it. I think I've seen little
I
bits.
thought it was actually quite good. It was very entertaining for like 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
What channels? What streaming services is that?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime buying all the films nobody else will. I keep going. Was it Samara Weaving?
Yeah, that's
you were talking about.
Yeah.
Now she's got the same surname as a certain other actor. I wonder if she's related. But no, yeah, okay. Well, no, she is. Hugo Weaving is her uncle. That's not a bad step into the world of entertainment.
That's what happens. They pass the buck. Yeah, I'll give you a job.
Well, that's all right. I'm not going to knock her for that. That's quite a decent step to take. Right. So
it's a very entertainment film. It was very much like The Running Man, though. The way it's all set up, like forced into a game show and got to go and kill someone.
Okay, well, first of the things that I finished off watching this week, in that case, is Transformers: War for Cybertron. Finished it, Kingdom, and it was interesting. Again, it's another attempt by Netflix to reach a slightly more adult audience with like 80s properties. And were you a big Transformers guy, Dave?
What, surfing Transformers?
Say again?
Surfing Transformers.
If you like, were you a big fan of the old Megatron, Optimus Prime? Did you ever collect those? I know
I had all the toys as a kid.
Yeah. But did you get rid of them, or did you carry on collecting them?
My nan gave away all my toys. Yeah. That's okay, because it went to some other poor soul that had all my Star Wars toys.
And have you watched any of the Netflix Transformers stuff?
No, I haven't watched any of them.
All right, why not? Not just didn't fancy it.
I think I've grown out of it.
Okay. Well,
I'd rather watch Mark Wahlberg now and John Cena.
I think these were much better than that. But the third one of those came out this week, and it was quite a nifty story. It seems that it set this storyline. At first, it seemed like it was set between all the other stories about Transformers, but it's set up its own little timeline. I don't like how dark it is in terms of the color palette they use. It's just constantly dark, no matter what. But I guess it made it easier to animate all Transformers. But I've got a feeling this was referred to as a trilogy, but I've got a very strong feeling there's going to be a fourth, or at least a special of some kind, involved in the Transformers on Netflix, because it's just the way the story ended. It just seems like, okay, what happens now? So I think that's going to be coming back. I enjoyed it a lot. Brought back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. But as with He-Man, it was slightly better scripted and a slightly better story. So I'll definitely be looking that one up at some point. Now, what else have we got here for the dentins of the show. Oh God, quickly, what we done here? Right. So also, they should be dropping a trailer first soon for you remember that film, The Day After Tomorrow, the one with Tom Cruise, where he keeps going back in time,
and Emily Blunt.
Yeah, they should be dropping a trailer for that soon. I
God, how many films is this guy making?
Which guy? Tom Cruise?
Yeah, man.
As many as he can.
He's got Top Gun coming out. He's got Mission Impossible coming out, and now he's got another one. Go for the hat trick this year.
And you will go and watch all of them. And
yeah, of course I will.
Because he's got box office appeal.
Because Top Gun is one of my favourite films.
As much as Tom Cruise winds me up sometimes, he's really good when he's in front of a camera, apart from in The Mummy, which was just
Mission Impossible has been really good.
Let you go. What else is there? I think that's it. Yeah, I know there's a new trailer for Cobra Kai season. Is it season 3 coming out? Season 4, isn't it? Yeah, there should be a trailer for that.
I kind of got bored with that now.
Lest I forget, ladies and gents. I know. What did you think? Did you see, or have you seen the latest trailer for Venom?
Venom, no.
Right, so the new trailer's come out, and there's a heck of a lot more carnage in it. The character carnage. But I think, Dave, don't watch the trailer, whatever you do.
I watched the first trailer, that's enough.
Yeah, don't watch the second trailer, because they literally give away so much in it. I'm like, why would you do that?
This is why you shouldn't watch trailers.
Well, no, it's just like, why would you, as a filmmaker, put so much information into something like that?
Because you want people to see it.
And also, I think it spoils things a little bit, but we'll see. This week, what should we call it? What else did I watch? Right, so it was that, and Dave.
Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch this week.
What's that?
I watched episode 2, 3, and 4 of Rebel.
Oh, right. Rebel's now my favorite show. Okay. Well, am I wrong in thinking that? It's literally my favorite show.
It's a really good show. It is really good. I actually really enjoy it.
I think
she's ruthless. She just helps out everyone. She doesn't care.
They just said that that they just wrapped season 1, so that happened. But then I discovered something even more. Like, I cancelled a few, like 2 of my subscriptions, right? And I'm going to cancel another one. But then I got another subscription to another streaming service, and I've discovered the most amazing thing on it. Now, I've heard people mention the show before, but only in passing whispers. Nothing too serious. Have you heard about this show? I was like, oh no, I don't have that streaming service, and I refused to get that streaming service until I got rid of a few of the subscriptions I've got.
Okay, spit it out. The suspense is not killing me.
Thanks for the support, Dave. Thank you for the support.
You're gonna lose viewers if you just hang it out.
And it was Ted Lasso, and it was on
Ted Lasso. Yeah,
and
awesome
it's on Apple. It's on Apple TV. Now, I don't want to blow smoke up Apple TV's ass, right? Because Apple has some disgusting business practices. And quite honestly, I personally think their streaming service is not up to scratch, right? But Ted Lasso is literally the best show on it, and it's probably one of the best shows.
I watched the whole of season 1 in a day, I think.
Yeah, I did the same. The second season, is done week by week, but that show's brilliant, and it reminds me, it's as brilliant as Rebel.
Sky One's Dream Team.
It's written really, really well. And it's a show that seems comfortable making tough decisions, even though you may lose audience making those tough decisions. And I think that's brilliant. I really, really do. I love it. How could you not get Apple TV just to watch Ted Lasso? Brilliant show. And it's
buy an Apple product and you get it for free for a year anyway.
Yeah, but if you don't, I think it's out of all the streaming services, this Apple TV for me is somewhere in between Amazon and Star Plays. It's only got a few products that are really, really good. but those products are like Tenderstone's really, really good. I'm enjoying
for 3 years now.
I'm enjoying C with old Aquaman.
I turned it off after.
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm up to episode 8, I think, season 1. I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's got a really good premise.
I thought it was going to be like Vikings, and it just disappointed me.
It does get a bit more like Vikings. Well, you know, if you didn't enjoy it, you didn't enjoy it. But I'm hitting it up quite nicely. I don't like Amazing Adventures. I think it reminds me of really old school TV, which labours a point which isn't actually that interesting.
Amazing Adventures. Is that a Steven Spielberg one?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed by it. There's nothing like it was presented as something that was really magical and exciting.
Yeah,
and really, it's like the Twilight. It's like the Twilight Zone. Like, did you watch the first episode?
I watched some of it.
Right. Tell me where the Amazing
It was like Warehouse 13. It just started. It was like very slow and dry.
Yeah, it was just really. It was really slow. And quite honestly, that wasn't an Amazing Adventure. That was like depressing tales.
Yeah. If you want to go to sleep, listen to my voice.
Yeah, it was like depressing tales here on Apple TV. But yeah, as standout shows, I'd say those 2 shows are great. I don't think I've watched anything else on there. Let me just switch that.
I watched a couple of films on there. I watched a Tom Hanks film. It's very bad.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. The one where he plays a submarine hunter.
Yeah. It was a boring film. There was
Really?
another film I watched on there. It was really good with Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Oh God, I can't remember. It was months ago.
Well, I'll tell you in a second.
He was. I can't remember if he was looking after a child or not. Yeah, he was looking after some child from a drug addict mother. I can't actually remember what it's called. I can't even search because parts.
That's all right. It's no worries. Like I said, it's interesting that Timberlake. Like, my only real issue with this channel is it is like in a way that Netflix isn't. It is the whitest channel out of all the subscriptions I've got. Like, all the big names have hired, every single show apart from C. It's a very white cast on all of these shows, and you know, I think I've thought in this day and age, especially the fact that you know, out of all the mobile phone companies or entertainment companies, Apple Plus has such a wide audience. I'm surprised they operate that way. They also do operate in the same way as Amazon. So you can have Apple TV, but you can also subscribe to Star Plays, Acorn TV.
When I used to have Apple TV, it used to say like a new episode of Bad Batch has been released, blah blah. Even though I've watched it, it's very delayed. It's very slow.
Yeah.
If they want to do something like that, then they got to pull their finger out and do something properly.
Yeah, and I think that's a bit of a shame.
Considering they got Oprah on there as well, it's like got the biggest star in the world.
And also, I think I may have found my animated cartoon. Central Park is totally just me. It won't be most people, but it totally is something that I'm like, oh wow, I actually like this. Those so far are the standout shows for me. I haven't watched any of the Snoopy stuff or Home Before Dark. For All Mankind looks tasty, and I may give that a shot. But what excites me the most about
is you looking up at the sky.
Which one?
Why are you looking up in the air?
Oh, because I'm just telling people what I'm most looking forward to. Yeah, I'm talking to the Lord. What on there is the second season of C's coming. That's going to premiere soon. But also they've got 2 really good sci-fis coming out. Now, one of them is called Foundation, which is based
that looks really
Arthur C.
good.
Clarke's sci-fi. Looks absolutely amazing. but also Invasion is coming out soon as well. So I think those two alone, I think may make me stay with Apple TV. And if at $4.99, I think it's an easy shot. It's not too expensive. It's a cheap night in, and I think, I don't know. How do you feel? I know you get it for free, but
mine's finished now, the free subscription. But
yeah,
I pay for the family music and stuff, and the extra storage. So for me, it'd be an extra £2 a month. So
yeah,
is it worth it? Maybe. I'll wait
well,
till
I
those
think for
programs
now,
come
because I
out.
think Invasion's coming out this October, and Foundation. So Invasion October, Foundation premieres 24th September. So that alone for me is like, that's worth it for me. Now I don't know if I'll still move it in 12 months, because once Invasion finishes and Foundation finishes, I don't think there's going to be much on Apple TV for me to bother to watch. But with shows like that, I'll keep coming back. Definitely keep coming back at that price as well, because I think that's quite a decent price. But yeah, that's been it. You know, those shows have really pulled me in. In terms of stuff I've watched this week, you know, Ted Lasso's been on the list constantly. Transformers, and that's been it. I think it's been entertainment, quite quiet. But like I said, so far we've had 2 amazing trailers drop, and I think there's going to be some more trailers as we go forward through the week, and some more announcements. Obviously, the biggest news of the week was that old Scarlett Johansson is suing the mouse for the house, because she believes that Disney ripped her off by releasing Black Widow simultaneously on Disney Plus and on and in the cinema, which affected its box office.
I think her contract must have stated that it got cinema released first, and it never.
Well, at least
apparently she's lost out on 100 million or something out of it.
I think she means she gets a cut of the
box
of
office.
it. So yeah, she gets a cut of the cinema box office, but I don't think she necessarily gets the same cut off of the streaming service.
That's right. So they're saying that she's probably lost about 100 million. Because it never got released in the cinema. But then you got to remember,
possibly
people ain't going to the cinema and they're sitting indoors watching it with their family. So you got enough money. Stop being greedy, bitch.
No, I don't know. I think it's more to do with the fact that at the end of the day, Disney's whole process being a bit of a shambles, and I do think that they made a bit of a mess up by not going to the actors first and going, "We'll give you extra money." You know, if they'd gone to the cast and gone, "You'll get extra money, but this is where we want to release," because I think that's what HBO did.
Yeah, they paid everyone something like an extra 5 million, didn't they?
Yeah, or even more than that. They put out a lot of money, and their films have done exceedingly well. And Disney just made that mistake with this one, that they didn't. But it's Disney. They didn't go and speak to the cast and really just sit them down and go, "Look, we're going to do this."
Trouble is, Disney release their films very quickly once they've been released. So you're looking, 2 months, and then it's out to watch on the streaming service. So people ain't going to spend the money. They're just going to spend 30 quid on the subscription for the next 3 months and then watch it for nothing.
Yeah, maybe.
There's no excitement over the film. I wasn't excited to watch it, so...
Really?
I'm a big Marvel person, and I just wasn't excited to watch it. I'll wait till it comes out for free.
No, I'm honestly surprised that you weren't excited for that one, because I think it was.
Consider we go to watch all of them when they get released on it. It's like this one just was like that. No superpowers. Who cares?
Fair enough. I'm just surprised, Mr. Dave. I'm surprised that it's all. Well, Jungle Cruise is the next test. I think Jungle Cruise opened up quite big. I don't think it's going to make a lot of money in the first couple of weeks, but I think because it's a half-termer, that
The Rock will always make money off those films for you.
Well, yeah, but The Rock better be careful, because too many appearances is spoil your audience.
All right, this is a guy that's done Tooth Fairy, and look, that didn't ruin his career.
Yeah, but every actor does Tooth Fairy films. That's not like, those are just to show that you get on with kids. Do you know what I mean? Every
That's
act
how he got
does
his foot into the master of the house stuff.
Yeah, but I still think he has to be careful.
And then
As
he done
much as
Moana.
he's
That was an absolute classic.
yeah. And he proved he could sing.
That's right.
You're welcome.
Right. So don't knock the Rock. The guy's a genius. He's a money-making machine.
I hope so, because somebody needs to be. And I think considering his next big film's going to be
Black Adam, is it?
Black Adam. You know, that's going to be an interesting product. And if you can make that, like at the moment, the Suicide Squad is looking like it's going to be the most successful Disney property. It's going to be interesting if the anti-heroes run continues, especially with Black Adam, who's never really has been a villain more than a hero most of his life in comic books, but in recent times has become more of a middle ground character, and a lot less hostile as a hero.
You got to remember, he's not going to be no Deadpool, is he? So let's face it. Ryan Reynolds still on top.
Yeah, but Deadpool's different. He's like a bro character.
Exactly. Deadpool is the one.
I don't think so, because remember, he's Deadpool makes lots of money, but Deadpool's also a character that's quite old.
Yeah.
Sorry, a character that's aimed at an older audience. In terms of family or entertainment, which brings in a big money, that is going to be the likes of Black Adam.
Suicide Squad is an adult film. It's not a young person's film. You got to think of that. Suicide Squad's not a young people's film. It's based on the adult
no, it's
market.
not family entertainment, but I think that again, that's going to affect its box office over the long term. So it's not going to make $1 billion. It could go up to like $500 million, maybe, but that's not going to make $1 billion, because that audience, I don't think generally is there. So
that'll probably go straight to HBO as well. So
just like New Mutants did, which is another Disney property, and it's like, hold on a second. Why is it on HBO? But no, that'll be interesting to see. I think there's a lot of market out there, but it'll be interesting to see if Black Adam can break in to the break, like if that could be the film to bring everybody back to cinema. Because so far, no films actually made it. Some of them made a lot of money, but no films being like, wow, pre-COVID numbers.
No. No one wants to go out to these places at the moment. That's why.
I do.
Especially being indoors. No one wants to be indoors.
True, with lots of heavy breathing people.
Recirculated air. It's like being on a plane. You're just going to get COVID coming into your face, aren't you?
You're welcome. No, maybe, but we'll see. Okay, right. I think, Dave, that's all the news. Unless you've seen anything else we haven't mentioned.
I'm not looking at nothing apart from myself on the screen.
Because you're so handsome.
No, it's because I don't know how to use the computer properly. Well,
what a moment to tell me that. You don't know how to use the computer.
Well, I know how to use it. I know how to use the internet. It's not rocket science, is it? You type in what you want to watch and then off it goes.
But
I'm a mechanic, not a computer engineer.
That's fair enough. Right, I think that's it.
Did you watch The Bad Batch?
I did. What happened to Bad Batch again? I forget. Right, they broke into that base. I think it's, as I originally predicted, it's going to be about how the clones all get wiped out. And I think that base is playing a big part in it. They're going to use them for, they're using them for shooting target, for shooting practice.
Who, Hannah?
No, the news, right. So all the old clone troopers are being taken to that base and used as target practice.
But everyone knows a stormtrooper can't shoot.
Yeah, but they're still trying to train them up because they want to get rid of all the clones. Because remember, there's that whole scene with the kids.
Yeah.
The kid troopers, like, where are we going to?
They're going to put you down.
Like a dog. So I reckon that's going to be it. But don't quote me on that. I don't know. We shall see. All right, that's
What's going to happen to Hunter then?
Hunter, I think he'll escape. Like, they'll hunt him down. They'll try and hunt him down, and he'll do a Rambo.
And then Crosshair become a goodie.
In fact, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the next episode is a straight up dedication to Rambo. I would not be surprised if that's what happens.
Well, he pulled out the knife this week. Did you not notice that?
Yeah, or even Predator. Do you know, it's like it's going to be him hunted somewhere, and then his crew trying to get him back again.
There's only 2 episodes left, so
yeah. I know, but then the kids they'll rescue the kids, and they'll get them out of there. They'll go back to that clone who was a farmer, and it's like, you can live here now, kids. Live out the rest of your lives. You don't have to be soldiers. What? But I was born to be a soldier.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might be put down already.
We'll see. We'll see.
Space Nazis.
We shall
remember that.
I'm looking forward to it either which way. Next couple of weeks is going to be great. What If's going to blow everything out of the water. From what I'm hearing, each episode as they move on, it's fantastic. And they've already started releasing the toys for it.
I know, I sent you the link yesterday.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting hold of some of those.
Still on Hasbro Pulse.
Well, you can buy it straight from there.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Dave, see what Dave does to me. He goes, I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything.
I think Forbidden Planet got them all as well.
Who are you? I don't know anything. What?
I don't know anything about TV and stuff. You didn't say anything like to buy it. You know I'm a shopaholic.
It's about our listeners, Dave. It's about our listeners. Right, I've got it up now. Well, they're not too expensive.
No, they're about 20 quid.
You might get in on one or two.
And it also tells you like who the characters are going to be. I think there's like 6 or 7 different characters.
Yeah.
So it gives away a plot of like zombie chasing Captain America.
Yeah, Zombie Captain America.
And then there's another zombie
Hunter
one.
Spider.
Yeah, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, yeah.
Ooh, Star Quasar's going to appear in it. Oh, but this isn't just for...
And you got Doctor Strange as well.
Marvel Legends series Compound Hulk.
Yeah, there's loads of toys being released by Marvel. Loads. I think they're just trying to take over the Star Wars market now. They're keep on releasing the Black Series over and over again.
They look like pretty damn good models as well. Well, anyway, there you go. Had to finish a show on a high note. You can go to the Hasbro Pulse website.
Buy Galactus.
And buy some of the latest toys and gifts out there. If any ladies are listening, you can buy them for the man or woman in your life. You never know. Give it a shot. I'm still waiting on news for Titans season 3. I don't know if that's coming to Netflix because of HBO's new setup, but I'm hoping we get series 3 soon. And I've given up watching Morgan. What is the show? It doesn't matter. If I can't remember, who cares?
Walking Dead.
No, Rick and Morty. I've given up watching Rick and Morty on Channel 4 streaming because they've got so many adverts now. It's ridiculous. Like I think the show's only 20 minutes long, and they pump it full of like 20 minutes worth of adverts. I'm like, that's madness.
That's how they make money.
Yeah,
we should put some adverts on our show.
We do. There's adverts all around it. Unless it would be demonetized, but I'll have to check that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that time. We've come to that. We've run you ragged with stories, tales of woe. Now, I'm assuming you noticed the Big Mike wasn't here. But he will be back hopefully next week. He's just started a new gig, so he'll be back with us.
Free beer.
And if you want to sponsor us, we'll take free beer anytime. But this has been another successful, sexy, beautiful episode of The Boys from Bossk. Say goodnight.
Good night.